Welcome to consumr.ai. Let's learn how to read a media consumption report. And here's why this matters. You can have the best ad in the world, but if you run it on the wrong channel at the wrong time, it dies. Media consumption research tells you where your audience actually is, which channels they use, how much time they spend, what time of day they're most engaged, whether they're receptive to ads on that channel or actively avoiding them. This data lets you build a media strategy grounded in reality, not guesses. Use the action bar to toggle between views, insights, summaries, and detailed transcripts, moving fluidly between high-level findings and granular respondent feedback. Apply demographic and stage-based filters to the data, analyzing how creative performance varies across age, gender, income, and consumer stage, revealing which audiences respond strongest. Every media consumption survey draws from 6,000 to 20,000 respondents. That's massive. That's statistical power. This is quantified consumer reality at market scale. Total weight confirms your data is fully balanced. This means your respondent pool was weighted to represent your actual market. The question count shows the scope of your analysis. A simple survey might ask 10 to 15 questions. More questions means more nuanced analysis, but it also means longer survey completion. Margin of error tells you how reliable your segment findings actually are. Low MOE means high confidence in responses. High MOE means uncertainty. Design effect measures how representative your sample is. Perfect random sampling has a def of 1.0. Real segmentation surveys have a def of 1.2 to 2.0. Normal and acceptable. This shows the big picture. How much media your audience consumes daily, how diverse their media diet is, which channels dominate overall. The pie chart shows daily media usage split by media forms. You see the visual breakdown immediately. Now you know where to allocate media budget. You're right-sizing investment to match where attention actually lives. Review the streaming ecosystem penetration section. This shows which streaming services your audience subscribes to and how many they juggle. Now you know which platforms to prioritize for streaming advertising or content partnerships. Explore the primary content genres they prefer. This reveals what actually engages your audience. This section shows whether your audience primarily watches on TV, laptop, smartphone, or tablet. You're thinking about the viewing context. Living room, couch, family present, which shapes what messaging resonates. A message that works on a phone, quick, personal, emotional, might not work on a TV where you have 30 seconds of big screen attention and family context. This section reveals when your audience is most engaged with media. Maybe the data shows peak usage at 7 to 9 p.m. in the evening, morning commute from 8 to 9 a.m., lunch break from 1 p.m., low usage from 2 to 4 p.m. These patterns tell you exactly when to schedule ads, launch content, send notifications, or post on social media. This section reveals the first channel where your audience typically encounters content or advertising. This matters because awareness-building ads should run on your introductory channels. Your audience discovers things on YouTube, so YouTube is where you build awareness. Then you retarget them on Facebook for conversion. You're moving them through a journey that mirrors how they actually discover things. This is critical. It shows where your audience is receptive to ads versus where they're not. You're matching ad format to channel receptivity. You're not running traditional ads on platforms where the audience actively avoids them. Switch between analysis view showing interpreted media insights and distribution view showing raw response data. This flexibility lets you drill as deep as needed. Want a quick media strategy? Read analysis view. Want to validate a finding or spot patterns in raw data? Check distribution view. The ability to zoom in and zoom out is what makes media consumption research powerful. And that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed the video. To learn more, write to us at info@profitwheel.com. You can also fill out a quick form at consumr.ai or read more at resource.consumr.ai.